Hello everybody and guys, welcome back to some more Astral Ascension. I hope you're all doing well. But yeah, what's the Astral Ascension here? So, I don't know what to say. Let's go right into the video. I don't have much to say about so besides, we're about to meet someone very special. Not really, but we'll meet someone special. Anyway, proceeding with caution, I peek through the open door. A girl with blonde twin tails and a dark pink dress appears inside the fridge. An intruder, adrenaline races into my veins, and my training kicks in. I left my weapon already set to stun. It should be set to lethal if it was me, but we're not gonna ignore that. And I aim at the girl. Hands up! She gasps and spins around, her hands flying into the air.
Please don't shoot!
I approach cautiously and remove my jacket. I hastily fasten a makeshift knot around her wrists and tie the other ends to the fridge. Don't move. Keep an eye on the girl while I send my team a hasty text informing them the situation. The girl tugs on the knot, but it stays tight.
Please let me go. I don't want any trouble.
Too late for that. You're not going anywhere until I figure out who you are. I look up and down. The girl's clothes are torn and smudged makeup streaks her face. She huddles into herself, clearly scared. I hear paddling footsteps. A moment later, Iris, Vela, and Luna burst into the kitchen.
What's going on?
I gesture to the girl, still keeping my weapon aimed at her. I found her raiding our fridge. Iris's face is stern as she addresses the intruder.
Who are you? What are you doing on this ship?
My name is Nova Zenith. I swear.
Nova Zenith? But that's just Nova Sky.
Off that planet. My ship crash landed during my dress
what?
rehearsal.
Well, how Kai doesn't say.
Wait, a dress rehearsal?
Uh-oh.
That's right. I'm a professional singer.
Lies. Name me every song known to man. I share luck with the rest of the crew. I've never heard of her.
Neither have I.
Luna shakes her head.
If she's as famous as she says, we can just look her up, right?
Fair enough. Vale takes out her phone and types in Nova Sky. We compare the girl to the image results. I spot a few similarities, but it's hard to tell amid all the sparkles and glittery outfits.
I can't really see more than a passing resemblance.
I know, all my professional photos are heavily edited, and I don't remember the last time I put on fresh makeup.
I guess that makes sense. It's pretty obvious the girl in the photos is airbrushed to perfection, but that makes it challenging to take Nova Sky at her word. Iris pauses but seems to accept the answer for now.
How did you end up on that planet?
I don't know. We were rehearsing when all of a sudden the ship jerked, all the lights went out, and we were falling. It sounds like your ship was hit by the same EMP ours was.
Yeah.
Maybe. I must have passed out at some point, because the next thing I knew, we were grounded. I looked out the window and saw these armed men. I thought maybe they'd come to help us, but then I heard a loud blast from the other end of the ship. They approached my manager. The conversation was muffled, and I couldn't make out what the men said. But I heard my manager loud and clear. He told these people that a person worth their while was behind my door.
Well, he was trying to save his own skin, obviously, so,
I knew I had to get out of there, so I climbed out the window and ran.
She becomes more and more agitated the longer she speaks. Although the girls are still cautious, their faces change at the mention of Nova Sky's manager. If this is true, then that guy's a real piece of work.
That does explain a few things, but it doesn't explain how you got on our ship.
I mean, we're really the only ship out there really in the desert, probably, right? You know, something that looks sheepish.
I, hid in your cargo.
Were you tailing us?
No, not on purpose. I was laying low around town when I saw you guys looking for parts. I figured anyone who needs parts meant they were trying to get off this planet, so when I had an opening, I snuck into the cargo.
Wait.
Her story does sound
Are you telling me that all those parts were heavier than expected because she was in it? Ma'am, I could have hurt my back.
It also makes sense why her clothes and makeup are all messy.
And this one else disbelieve her. Between her parents and the EMP story and her close encounter with what I assume was a group of slavers, I think she's telling the truth. Nova Sky nods hopefully. Suddenly, Kai enters the kitchen.
Sorry I'm late. I was just...
Notices the girl and stops dead in his tracks.
Is that Nova? No way!
Oh, of course
You
he knows
recognize
her.
her?
Of course, I've had her latest single, Neon Dreams, stuck in my head since I
No!
first heard it.
It's not teen pop song. Sorry, teen idol pop song. Or idol pop song. They changed it. They redid the lines that says Neon Dreams. Oh, that sucks. I kind of like the little single idol pop song stuck in my head.
Hold on a second.
Kai reaches excitedly for his phone and immediately plays an upbeat and peppy track.
Tell me you guys have heard this.
Bro, I listen to punk. Like, you think I listen to this shit? No. We shake our heads, but the girl nods enthusiastically. She sings along to the track, perfectly matching each lyric and note. In fact, I can hardly distinguish the voice in the track and the voice singing live. In my
Doesn't she
kitchen.
sound great? She's pretty famous for singing without any auto-tune.
Oh boy, dude. Okay. The girl smiles. Iris and I share a look and nod. We're well aware of Kai's interest in idol. And idols and K-pop. Oh boy. What a day. Anyway, his unprovoked validation definitely adds to the legitimacy of Nova Sky's case. Maybe she is telling the truth after all. K-pop. Yay. Twice is still the best girl group out there. Now that he's proven his point, Kai glance at Nova Sky's bounds and finishes bound.
So, what exactly is going on here?
I was about to shoot her. Really catch him up to speed.
Got it. Well, yeah, that's definitely her. I'd recognize that face anywhere.
Of course you would, my dude. Iris pauses and then she nods.
Alright, then it's safe to say she's telling the truth.
Nova Sky sighs in relief.
I'm so glad you believe me. I was so scared that I'd be captured and never see my team again. Is there any chance I can contact them?
Yeah, we all have phones.
Yes, we can give you access to a phone.
Thank you!
Where are you headed? Now that we know who you are, I promise we'll get you back safely.
My team will meet me anywhere, as long as I give them a location.
So give him a location
In
then.
that case, we're on our way to Edenia.
That's perfect! I'll have
Okay.
my team meet us there.
Iris nods while Kai quickly undoes Nova Sky's restraints. Once she's free, she contacts her team and updates them on what's happening and where she's headed. With tension ease, Kai and Villa ask Nova Sky for an autograph, which she gladly gives. They spend the rest of the time probing Nova Sky about various aspects of her life, which is kinda weird. Please stop doing that. Luna and Iris listen attentively to the conversation, naturally curious about the life of an idol. Now that situation is resolved, I feel the fatigue coming on. I stretch my arms and yawn.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to be on break, aren't you? You should probably get some rest before your shift starts. We can't have our pilot falling asleep on the job.
Yeah, you had much of that, didn't you?
Wait!
Nova pushes past Kai and Vela and sidles up beside me.
You're a pilot?
Yes? I nod. Her eyes sparkle with intrigue.
It's so cool. So you were the one who got us safely away from that planet?
Ma'am, you need to back the fuck up. Yeah, that was me.
That's amazing! I bet you made some other amazing feats too, which I'd love to hear about.
You should ask him about the time he piloted us through a nebula.
No, Luna, don't you bring that up. She's already a little too clean. Oh shit. Nova Sky turns to me and latches onto my arm, beaming in awe.
Wow, I can't imagine doing something so scary.
She looks up at me, batting her eyelashes.
You have to tell me everything.
Nova Sky is very forward, and if I seem eager to reciprocate, that might give off the wrong impression. After all, I wouldn't be too pleased if some random dude some random dude had his hand all over someone I was interested in. You know what? Hey, I love to tell my stories. Sure, I never get tired of reliving my many accomplishments. Nova Sky smiles. I feel a piercing stare on me. I notice Iris' gaze on me. Her foot won't stop tapping. Maybe she's not comfortable with me indulging Nova Sky to such a degree. Suddenly, a loud grumble interrupts the conversation. Nova Sky blinks before blushing. Luna smiles softly.
You must be famished after such a long journey.
I'm sure we can find you something to eat.
Thank you so much. Is there someplace I can freshen up?
I'll show you to the bathroom.
Sorry. Yeah, totally. I got so distracted by everyone talking that the music got. Sorry. Vale leads Nova Sky to the washroom while the rest of us head to the kitchen. They return a few minutes later with Nova Sky looking much more like her online photos. She's more relaxed and seems eager to have what I assume is her first proper meal in some time. Even if it is just a sandwich that they put together. The kitchen becomes pretty crowded as more people fix their own sandwiches, so I go and wait in the lounge. After a while, Nova Sky joins me.
There you are.
Oh, hey. Are you on your own?
Everyone's a little preoccupied, and I already finished my food.
Ah.
So I thought I'd come and keep you company.
I don't need your company, ma'am. I don't need that. She smiles a cheeky grin. Seems to have a knack for dodging past people unnoticed. She laughs.
Speaking of dodging, you still haven't told me that nebula story.
I'll have you know I was not dodging.
This time I'm definitely hearing it.
Nova Sky rushes over. In her haste, she trips over the couch leg and tumbles forward. I start to grab her to stop her from falling to the floor, but she almost seems like she doesn't need my help. Somehow she lands on my lap, her arms snaking around my neck. Check to see if she's hurt. Well, might as well. I am a gentleman after all. Are you alright? She nods.
I am, thanks to your quick reflexes.
A minute later, the rest of my crew rushes in.
Is everything okay? We heard a loud noise.
I'm sorry, that was my fault. I tripped.
Oh dear. Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
Nova Sky glances at me and smiles.
I had a rather soft landing.
Well, I can't let her get hurt. It suddenly goes quiet. I notice the girls finally taking a close look at us. Iris and I catch each other's gaze, but she is quick to look away. But they don't say anything, only Kai raises the questioning eyebrow. We let Nova Sky down from my lap and we adjust ourselves. Iris clears her throat.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
She checks the time.
It is pretty late now, though.
Oh, right. You must be tired.
How about you? Are you tired? She shakes her head.
I had a lot of time to rest earlier.
That's perfect. I'll be up too, so you can hang out with me on the bridge.
Kai.
Pilot, I've got some pretty wild stories that I'd be happy to share.
Kai, you have no wild story. Shut the fuck up. Where's Gosh?
Considering how much you rely on autopilot, we should demote you to co-pilot.
Ha! Kai and Miller glance at each other while Nova Sky giggles.
Actually, that's a good idea. You can stay with Kai for now.
Yes, please, I want food and I'm tired. Nova Sky nods and Kai gestures for her to follow.
Alright, then let's go.
She and Kai exit while the rest of the team slowly splinters off. I still haven't eaten yet, which makes me really hungry, so I decided to return to the kitchen to grab a snack. Oh, okay. That was just going away. Iris is already there, struggling with a jar. She twists the lid, but remains firmly in place. Hey, Iris. She glances my way instantly. Her expression hardens. Yep, I should have known this was going to happen. The wood is clipped short as she focuses on the jar. This time, her attempt is more agitated. She wildly twists the cap, her lips collecting into a small frown. When that attempt fails, she slams the jar on the counter. Iris is usually so composed, it's rare to see her loose and cool like this. I wonder what's on her mind. Is everything okay, Iris?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe she's just frustrated that she can't open the jar. Do you need help with that? I reach for the counter, Iris' face flushes, and she immediately hides the jar behind her back.
I'll manage just fine.
Whoa. Okay. She was awfully quick to hide that from you. I narrow my eyes. What are you eating here, Iris?
Nothing.
Well, now I'm even more curious, so just one quick peek. She shakes her head. If I pretend like I'm interested, maybe I'll bring her guard down. I shrug. Fine. Have fun not eating whatever it is. I turn to the lady and walk a few steps out. I look at Maya. I see Aya's tense. She always seems angry because of my disinterest. That's weird. She slams the jar back on the counter and turns away. This is my moment! While she's distracted, I dart back and grab the jar. Iris's eyes go wide.
Give that back.
Nope, I'm going to enjoy my... I check the label and raise an eyebrow. Chocolate hazelnut spread? There's just a single spoon laid out on the counter with no bread or crackers to accompany it. Was Iris planning to eat directly from the jar? When we make eye contact, her cheeks dust a light pink. This is unusual. Iris like sweets, but even when she wouldn't spoon chocolate into her mouth, unless there was something bothering her. And I have a very good idea who that might be. I chuckle. If I didn't know any better, I think you were feeling a little jealous.
It's a good thing you do know better.
Yeah, right, I do. Yeah, I mean, what would you even have to be jealous about? It's not like you wanted to sit in my lap, right? I was a blink surprised before her blush deepens. Or do you?
That question is so far off base that it doesn't deserve an answer.
I think it does. I grin. Any questions I had around Iris's strange behavior disappear. It's obvious that she is annoyed by Nova's fall.
May I have my jar back now?
Well, no, I was kind of hungry actually. I handed it to her. Oh. You know, I didn't get a chance to eat earlier.
I know. You were entertaining our guest.
Hey, wait a second. Only because the kitchen was so crowded. Our plan was to go back when things were settled down, but then Nova's guy came to find me instead.
Oh. She approached you?
I nod. I'm disappointed I didn't get to join you in the kitchen. It's subtle, but Irish expression softens.
Well, you're here now.
Yeah. Do you know what would make this even better? If we had some of that chocolate spread! She smiles before looking at the jar.
Unfortunately, it's impossible to open.
Watch me, girl. I'll open it right now. Let me give it a try. I try to turn the cap, but it doesn't budge. Yeah, this thing is stuck on tight. Instead, I grab a kitchen knife and jimmy it under the lid. After a few experiments wiggles, I hear a small pop. One turn and the lid easily opens. Alice smiles softly.
I feel a little silly that I didn't think of that.
It's not the most obvious solution, but hey, it works. If the jar is swiftly opened, I peer inside and blank. It's empty.
What's wrong?
I show the container. Who ate all the chocolate spread and put the empty jar back? Alice looks surprised.
I might have a few ideas.
Was it Kai?
Sure. Let's go with that.
I get the feeling it most certainly isn't Kai. The chocolate spread was supposed to make us happy. All it did was disappoint us.
It's okay. I don't need the chocolate anymore.
Okay, maybe you don't, but I didn't eat anything, so I would like some food. You don't? She shakes her head.
I already feel much better.
Well, if you're happy, then I'm happy. But I'm so hungry as hell, though. Iris meets my gaze and smiles, which I return. She takes the jar from my hand and goes towards the cabinet. I think she realizes what she's about to do, as her path changes to disposing it instead. When she looks back at me, she seems like her old self again.
It is quite late, and we could both use some rest.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I'll see you in the morning then. She nods and smiles her goodbye, then she exits the lounge. I had chocolate hazelnut spread on Kai's shopping list before I returned to my room. I still didn't eat anything though! Take a deep breath before collapsing on my bed. Finally, some time to rest. Before I go to sleep, I put my phone to wind down. I'm surprised by the barrage of texts in my group chat with Zeke and Helen. I usually only get a couple messages at a time, not a whole conversation's worth. Did they have a breakthrough? I quickly scanned through the texts. They both completed the list, but didn't find anyone suspicious. We should look at the forensics team. They're the main people who have access to evidence before it gets logged with evidence. What does forensics have to do with any of this? They aren't related to the forged signatures. They could be if evidence is being tampered with before it gets logged. Maybe that's why the forged signatures are of the evidence team to cover up corruption. That's crazy. There's nothing going on in forensics. Don't make things up just so you can have your next target. It's just a theory. That's why I want to investigate. It's a huge waste of time. The 4 signatures were the only evidence related to Dick's case. Forgot my name is Dick Grayson. Anyway, which has nothing to do with what we're talking about. We need to keep looking at the evidence team. They go back and forth like this for a while, the argument heating up with every text. Zeke thinks there's no point staying on evidence when nothing suspicious was found, but Helen refuses to budge. Eventually, the argument ends with Zeke agrees to recheck the evidence list with Helen to make sure nothing was missed on the first run through. That was a close call. I consider responding, but it's the middle of the night in Polaris. Maybe I'll let everything settle down for now and then text them tomorrow. I put down my phone and stretch, fighting back a yawn. I should get some sleep. After getting ready for bed, I crawl between the covers and lay my head on the pillows. Before long, I'm fast asleep. I wake up to the beeps of my alarm and quickly turn it off. It's time to fly again. And that, guys, is where I'm going to end the video here. I hope you all enjoyed some more Astral Ascension. But yeah, by now we have decided if we are doing 2 videos a day or not. But if we aren't, we will see. But if you guys want to see more videos in a day, so say like at least 2 videos a day, make sure to comment below, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for that. And I will see you all in the next video, guys. Peace.